Anxiety, the theme for 2023 Mental Health Awareness Month. What does anxiety mean? In introspecting on what anxiety means, I realized that my professional career has not only helped me confront but also better manage my anxiety. I recalled a moment in 2016 when I was a baby finance lawyer and I had to ask a really scary man to move to his team. I knew that this move would be truly beneficial to my career as I would gain exposure to a broader finance practice. That morning must have been the longest morning of my life. I remember mustering up the courage to eventually make my way down the passage to his office. My palms and my feet were super sweaty and my heart was beating really fast. I remember getting to his door, knocking on his door. Luckily, I didn't have to introduce myself as he knew who I was. I started speaking and not even 2 minutes into me speaking, he interjected and he said, Kani, I can't hear you. And I realized that being the introverted extrovert that I am, I was using my introvert voice to speak to him. I knew that I needed to seize the moment or I would never get the opportunity to ask him to move teams again. I took a deep breath in, I held onto the door tighter, I raised my voice, and I continued to present my value proposition to him. That must have been the longest 5 minutes of my life, but I didn't pass out, which is good. And I could tell that, he was quite impressed that I had the courage to come and ask him this difficult question. I could see that he was impressed that I had applied myself to why I wanted to make the move. And a few weeks later, he told me that I was successfully moving teams. I think back to that moment and I know that had I not overcome my anxiety and had the courage to ask the question, I would have never been an international finance lawyer. So, what is anxiety? To me, anxiety means that you have lost touch of the present moment. You're either concerned about the past, and there's no good in being concerned with the past because you can't really change what has already happened. Or you might be too concerned with the future. And equally, there's no point in being concerned with the future as the future is uncertain. All we can really control and manage is the present moment. So for anyone out there feeling anxious, remind yourself that all you have control over is the present moment. Close your eyes, take a deep breath in, exhale, and keep repeating to yourself, I am fully present in this moment. Do that until you feel that you're in control of your thoughts. We can only really manage anxiety. It's not something that you are forever cured of, but you can take steps in your everyday life to better manage your anxiety. So remember, in those moments where you feel super anxious, breathe so that you can always seize the moment.